Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Today let us discuss what is soil. Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. Soil is very important for plants to grow. Roots of the plants go into the soil to get water and minerals. Small animals like insects and earthworms live in soil. Formation of the soil. Formation of the soil is a continuous process that takes many years. Formation of the soil is shown in the following pictures. The sun heats up the rocks. The rock starts breaking into small pieces due to rain, wind and heat. Dead plants and animals get mixed with small pieces of rocks. Plants grow out from the layer of the soil. Soil is formed by the breakdown of rocks into tiny pieces. Rocks are heated by the sun and cooled by the cold weather. The continuous heating and the cooling causes the rocks to crack and break into small pieces. These small pieces are carried to different places by the wind or running water. The pieces rub against each other till they finally become tiny particles of soil. Dead plants and animals also get mixed with these pieces. Thus, soil is a mixture of tiny pieces of rocks, remains of dead plants and animals. What does soil contain? First, soil contains stones, gravel, sand, clay and humus. Take some soil from the garden. Put the soil in a glass jar. Fill the jar with water. Cover it with a lid and shake it well. Leave it undisturbed. After some time, we observe different layers in the jar. At the bottom of the jar, we see a layer of small stones called gravel. It is the heaviest layer. Above the layer of gravel, we find a layer of sand containing larger particles. Above the sand, we find a layer of clay that contains fine particles. The water above the layer of clay is not clear. Dead leaves, twigs and remains of the dead insects float on the water. This is dark brown in color and is called humus. It makes the soil fertile. This shows that the soil contains stones, gravel, sand, clay and humus. Second, soil contains water. Take some soil in a container. Cover it with a lid. Heat the container for some time. Open the lid. We see drops of water on the lid. This shows that soil contains water. Third, soil contains air. Take some garden soil in a jar. Pour some water over it. As you do this, you notice bubbles forming in the soil. This happens because the trapped air present in the soil escapes as bubbles. This shows that soil contains air. 3 types of soils: sandy, clay and loamy. Clay soil consists mostly clay. It consists of soil particles of very small size. It is smooth, sticky and it's used for potters to make pots and toys. Clay soil is not good for plants because there are no spaces between its particles to hold air. But it can hold a lot of water as water cannot pass through the particles easily. Sandy soil. Sandy soil mainly consists of sand. It can hold good amount of air as there is a lot of spaces between its large particles. But it cannot hold much water as water easily passes through the spaces. Thus, very few plants are able to grow in sandy soil. It is mostly found on seashore and in deserts. Loamy soil. Loamy soil contains both sand and clay particles. It is very good for plant growth. It contains a lot of humus and can hold both air and water. Uses of the soil. Soil is useful in many ways. First, all plants grow in soil. Soil contains water and minerals that plants need for their growth. Imagine if there is no soil, there would be no plants and we would have no food. Second, soil is home to many animals. Ants, snails, earthworms and many other animals live in soil. Earthworms are very useful for farmers. Earthworms dig tunnels in the soil and loosen it. They add humus to the soil and make the soil fertile. This soil is good for growing plants, so they are often called the farmer's friend. So thank you friends for watching my video. Kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.